Listen, Nappy Head fam. Your character pick, especially the first character that you choose, will always and forever be the most important pick you can make in any fighting game. Any game in general, but definitely fighting games. This is the character that allows you to establish your set of game plans. This allows for you to have entry to the game. This allows for you to discover what it is to become a good player in your game of choice. With that being said, I know you guys have heard plenty of times the quotes, "You shouldn't play this character. They're too hard to play. You shouldn't play this character. They don't play the game the way the game is intended." And or, "You shouldn't play this character. They're a low tier pick." And I'm here to tell you, play who you like. Play who you like, man. We already got a lot of elitism in the FGC. The last thing we need to hear is somebody's opinion on the character that I chose. Now, why am I doing a video on this? Well, it's a plethora of reasons, but the main thing is I want to just hold a conversation with my community on these things that come with learning a fighting game. And I feel like, again, the most important thing that comes with playing a fighting game is choosing the character that is right for you. Let's take a step back, and this would be a good thing for the algorithm, right? What's the character that made you fall in love with fighting games? So really think about it. Really think about what I'm saying. That character probably, if you are a competitor, they made you want to get in competition and prove yourself with said character. If you're a beginner, that character just really made you love the game so much that it made you want to play it more. For me, and y'all never guessed this, I'm pretty sure all y'all gonna get it wrong. It was Riding to the Blood Edge. I had already played fighting games before, but in terms of falling in love with fighting games, my first interaction of training, my first interaction of what competing against somebody was Riding to the Blood Edge. I played a friend that played Tao Coco in the military, and I got so annoyed that he used to beat me with Tao Coco that I literally learned how to lab to beat Tao Coco. And ever since then, me fighting games and competitions have been close. And that's the power of finding a character and playing a character that you love. When you find that character, hear me out, when you find that character that just brings you so much joy, it is the best thing in the world. I know y'all have heard somebody say, and I quote, "I would not be playing X game if it wasn't for X character." I got a homeboy that plays Zato right now that says constantly, "I would not be playing Strive if Zato wasn't in Strive." Because he loves the character. That character is interesting to him. Now, with all that being said, we do have these people. I really think sometimes people forget that the FGC doesn't mean fighting game competition. It means fighting game community. We have these people where when people want to come into our community, when they want to grow, when they want to learn and figure out, what's going on with the FGC, they'll pick a hard character. Some people will pick up Zato. Some people will pick up Dao Sim. Some people will pick up, what's another hard character for Tekken? I don't know. They'll just pick up Tekken. And people will tell them things of, do not touch X character because inner excuse. And I'm here to say, when you do that, you know what I hear in my ear? Y'all know what I hear? Don't pick up Zato because I can't play Zato, so you shouldn't play Zato. Or don't pick up Tekken because Yoshimitsu doesn't play Tekken and I don't understand Yoshimitsu, so therefore don't pick up Yoshimitsu. That's what I hear, because it leaks off a little bit of elitism, just a little bit. Like the icanisms be going crazy sometimes. Peak game. Everybody, and shocker, everyone's learning capability is different from one another. So what I think is hard may not be hard for the next man. And what that means is some people may need a little bit more challenge for them to enjoy the game. I know people that will not play Ramlethal because Ramlethal is brain dead to them. Even though Ramlethal does have little technical stuff when you actually sit down and learn the character. I'm not saying she's brain dead easy, but I ain't saying she's over dedicatedly hard. She's right in between. She's at a sweet spot. She's real easy to pick up, but to master, if you really want to master her, she does have some little tricks and tips to her. But people will not play Ramlethal because they feel like she's that easy. So they will play Happy Chaos, Jacko, Zato, Gold Lewis, because those characters have a little bit more complexity to them. I didn't say the word right, but y'all know what I mean. And vice versa. There are some people who cannot grasp a hard character, so they go for more of the easier characters. There are some characters, some players in Tekken that cannot play Brian Fury, because Brian Fury to them is too technical. So they might go play a Asuka, who is not as technical and is a little bit easy to learn, easier to pick up. You know what I'm saying? That being said, your enjoyment of whatever you pick will show in your character picks. Here, just listen to me. Just listen to me. I know this video is a little bit of a rant. Just listen to me. I'm building up. I'm building. Just listen to what I'm saying. As a competitor, it's a little bit different for me. I should play a high tier or a top tier character due to, when it comes to competition, you want to eke out as much as an advantage as you can. Ramlethal has high advantage over a lot of the cast, right? Again, her game plan is simple, but it is very effective in what she does. Ram's pressure can be committed and obtained way easier than most characters in the cast. That's what makes Ram so sought after in terms of competitive value, and that's what has her so high in the tier list, that even after her nerfs, some people still see her as a top 10 character, because Ram is just that strong. She's a very strong character, and even with the nerfs, even with more nerfs, Ram will always be a strong character. Now, let's topple that to Sin. Sin, compared to most competitive people, is bottom 3. They really think Sin may be the worst. Some people think Sin is the second worst in the game, and that's understandable. Sin does have a lot of flaws, that he's very inconsistent. And I've been playing Sin for a good while now. He's a very inconsistent character. But you know, a person like me, what I think, I don't care. I'm going to play Sin, and I'm going to main Sin. You know why I'm going to main Sin? Even when I lose like hella crazy and then I switch to Ram, and the amount of skill on Ram compared to Sin is like night and day. Do you know why I'm going to stay on Sin? Because I like Sin. Sin has a lot of my personality in him. Sin represents the kid at heart. I like that. That's what I enjoy. I am a big kid at heart. He is a literal representation of being a big kid. Literally a big kid. And when I play Sin, I have the most fun that I've ever had on Strive. If you go to my stream, you see the difference when I'm playing Ram and when I'm playing Sin. I don't mind losing on Sin. I hella mind losing on Ram. I hella mind it, because my enjoyment of Ram, though I do like the character, is not on the same level as Sin. So the way I look at it, I would rather main a low tier character and try to find success on that low tier character and become the best of that character than for me to be on a top tier. And yeah, I can find success, but after a while, if I'm not enjoying the character, I'm going to stop wanting to lab. I'm going to stop wanting to play the game. I'm going to burn out. My tournament results will go down and plummet. There's a difference between the two. The importance of you really loving the character, especially as a competitive, is extremely important, because the moment you stop loving what you're doing, the moment you stop loving the character that you're playing, the moment that all that ends, you no longer are going to receive the same success that you would if you enjoyed said character. And even from a casual point of view, if you just pick up a top tier because your friend told you it, or you just picked up a character because your friend recommended it to you and you don't like the character but you continue to play the character, you're going to be a part of the crowd that just drops the game in a week. You're not going to have fun. You're going to feel like, why am I playing this character? I don't understand this character. And then because of your hate towards the character, or your not high like of the character, you're not going to want to take the time to learn the game. And that's where we can lead into bad habits, as in false narratives on the game. I watch so many streamers pick up a character, love their character, and at some point maybe they start hating the game, or maybe they start hating what their character had became due to, you know, like nerfs in the game. And they, instead of them just saying, look, I don't enjoy this character anymore and trying to find something new, they go on a tangent and bash said game. Y'all know the streamers. Y'all know multiple streamers that do this, that instead of them bashing or saying, I just don't enjoy the character or the game the way I used to, they say, oh, this game is trash. This game is shit. These players are shit. Why would you touch my character, but you don't touch anybody else? When in actuality, hey, you might be playing a top tier character that, hey, they needed some adjustment. They need some straightening, and that character got some straightening. But that's what that leads into. So I always tell people, and I will always stand on this, play what you love. I'm going to end the video here. Again, all good things must come to an end, and I got to get back to my old content. I know my old content isn't as entertaining as, you know, the drama stuff. I know it's not, but I don't want to be a pillar of drama in the FGC. Am I going to call out stuff and inform y'all? Yeah, of course. But look, I'm speaking my mind on the topics that I enjoy, and if you guys enjoy the content, like, share, subscribe. If you are a recent follower, thank you guys for the following. I really appreciate that. If you enjoy Twitch content, because I did do a poll of people that say they don't enjoy Twitch content, go ahead and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/anappies in the comments. If you don't enjoy it, hey, listen, we'll start putting content on this YouTube channel for you guys to watch. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, a little bit stressed out, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.